Here in Missouri, we have elected a new governor, Mike Kehoe, and he has begun to outline what he is going to do once he takes office. And one of the first things that he has said he plans to do is pardon a former Kansas City police officer who was charged and convicted of killing unlawfully a Missouri citizen. Let's start off by saying that I don't think that it's controversial for police officers to be held accountable for committing crimes, for wrongdoing, especially if that act results in the death of a citizen. Okay, so let's talk about the details of this case. Officer DeVolcanieri and his partner got reports of a man speeding around his neighborhood, Cameron Lamb. They found him pulling his pickup truck back into his garage. They approached him without a warrant, and also the court decided that they approached him without probable cause. They claim that they were fearful for their lives because he had a gun. Now, the court determined that actually he was on his cell phone. Crucially, DeVolcanieri's partner said that he never saw the gun. DeVolcanieri, however, did. And he's the one that pulled the trigger, right? Then, according to DeVolcanieri and his partner, there was a gun on the ground next to the car. However, the first officer reporting to the scene after those two said they never saw a gun on the ground. Prosecutors alleged that the gun was planted. All of this came out in court, and in sensitive cases like these, sometimes the defendant will opt for a bench trial instead of a jury trial. And that's what happened in this case. So there was no jury. The judge heard all the evidence and made the final verdict, which was that DeVolcanieri was guilty of involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 6 years. Interestingly, our Attorney General decided to side with the defendant and not the prosecutors and tried to get the case overturned. But a Missouri appeals court decided unanimously to confirm the conviction. And then the Missouri Supreme Court declined to hear the appeal. Normally that would be it, except Governor-elect Mike Kehoe has said that he believes the conviction was unjust and he's planning to pardon. But it's also worth noting that he has a pre-existing relationship and friendship with this officer's family. So additionally troubling, this comes on the heels of accusations that our current governor, Mike Parson, has been abusing the pardon system here in Missouri. For example, he recently pardoned a Kansas City Chiefs coach because he had a DUI conviction where he seriously injured a little girl. So bottom line, Kehoe says what we have here is a woke prosecutor who went too far. Personally, I think what we have is an unfortunately corrupt political act by someone who's trying to help a friend. And the really unfortunate aspect of that is that it's going to rob a family of justice for the unlawful killing of Cameron Lamb.